ex-Canadensis, and for today's video I'm so excited to meet Mermaid High's Oceanna, which is one of the new dolls from the Mermaid High doll line. I actually recently unboxed the Sierra doll from Mermaid High, and I am in love with her. I am fully sold on Mermaid High, and they're just like me. We're both mermaids. Unfortunately, I can't meet her in the water like I would have liked to because the water's all frozen, it's snowing outside, but regardless, I'm so excited to meet her and give her a new home in my doll room, so I hope you guys are as excited as I am to meet her. Oceanna is probably the doll I was the most excited about from Mermaid High. I just think she's so beautiful. Her and Mari specifically spoke to me. I think Oceanna's tail is so cool, and I love her outfit. Her wave breaker's so pretty, and I'm just so excited to meet her. I also think her face is one of the more beautiful ones. No offense to the others, it's just my personal taste, and I love the art that is done on these dolls. The artist did a lot of work for Monster High, and I'm a big fan of their work, and they seriously outdid themselves here. It's absolutely beautiful. So Mermaid High actually has a show, and since my last review, we've actually gotten to see it, and it's really good. I am looking forward to seeing more episodes. The animation is really great, the character designs are gorgeous, and I'm excited to see more from the story. We haven't seen too much just yet. So that's what it says right here. Watch on the YouTube Kids app. And the box design for these dolls is gorgeous. It reminds me of the Jakks Pacific Winx Club dolls, which are some of my personal favorite dolls of all time. These are so cool. So turning the box around, we have another really beautiful piece of artwork, and then the back has this big piece of artwork with all of the girls. We've got Finley, Sierra, Mari, and Oceanna, and you get these really pretty little profile drawings on your right, my left. And it says, dive deep into the world of Mermaid High, an oceanside school named after the legendary tales of mermaid sightings. 4 new students are making serious waves with their unique style and outrageous personalities, but they've got a big secret. They're actually mermaids. Real mermaids at Mermaid High? Yep, but you've never seen mermaids like this before. Finn's fashion and friendship is deep as the ocean. MFS for Evs, and they specify for you that means mer friends forever. I'm so excited to get to know her. So I'm not going to delay. I am going to cut away, and when we return, I'm going to have her out of the box and show her to you guys. And just so you know, I am far away from the camera because for the theme of this video, I am wearing, I have to tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a custom top, and I'm wearing my brand new, this was a gift from my mother, this is the Mertailor Abalone fabric tail, and this is a really cool tail that me and my mom have had our eyes on for a while because it has all of these beautiful fins, and it's this teal color. As you guys know, I love teal. I do need a top that matches it though still. And this is actually a prototype, and that just meant it was cheaper in mermaid tail terms. It was just printed, and then they tested it out. They did photo shoots with it, I believe. So I just think it's beautiful, and I absolutely love it, and thank you so much to my mom for buying it for me. I really appreciate it, and I absolutely love this. I recently made a huge purchase with the Winx Club prototypes you saw last week. I think it was last week, so I did not have the money to buy this, but she totally surprised me with it, and it arrived to my house, and I am so grateful. Alrighty, when we return, Oceanna will be out of the box for review. Guys, so just so you know, this part of the video is just going to be me talking about my first impressions of her, details that I noticed, things that I liked, and then I'm going to be getting into a well-lit, better look at the doll for you guys where I flip the camera around and I'm not talking directly at you. So hopefully this will be a very well-rounded review so that you guys can fully see her. I have to say that my first impression this time is much stronger than with Sierra. I was fully on board with Mermaid High with Sierra. I was very impressed. I thought she was an amazing doll. But Oceanna is even better. Her hair is ridiculously soft. I think Sierra probably gave them a bad name a bit just because she had some pretty bad box hair. Beautiful hair, really good hair quality, and the hair work was really well done, but it's pretty dry when you first get it out of the packaging, so you have to condition it and add some more moisture back into it to get it looking its best. But wow, Oceanna's hair is amazing. It's nylon. It's like high-grade nylon. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the color they chose. As you guys know, I love the like greenish shades of blue. I wouldn't consider this a teal, but it's definitely got like a bit of a turquoise to it. I know it's probably looking pretty blue on camera, but it just has this slight tinge of green in it, and I think it's very pretty. Something dawned on me with these, especially with Oceanna. These remind me so much of Winx Club, and not just because of the style of the faces or the size of the dolls or even the box presentation. The entire concept of the line to me reminds me a lot of Winx Club. So Winx Club, to me, although they're fairies, they embody something so much different, and they reinvented what it means to be a fairy, because they would, in their fairy transformations, they would be very current and fashionable while still having like this interesting fairy aspect to them. And Mermaid High definitely gives me that vibe with their mermaid forms too. I think it's really cool, and it's taking this like fantasy concept and completely twisting it into like something modern and interesting and current. And modern and current are the same thing, Brooke. But I really like it. I think it's really, really cool. And Oceanna is absolutely so cool. I understand that some people don't like how Finley and Sierra's faces turned out, but Oceanna and Mari have much more subdued, kind of natural looking doll faces, and I really like them. They're still cartoony, but you know, they don't have intense stylization like Sierra and Finley do. I personally like them all a lot. I think Mari might have my favorite face, but I don't have her yet, so I can't say for sure. I love that for her mermaid top, they went with this wave breaker. This was such a cool idea, and it makes her stand out so much, and it really gives you so much of her character without having to read a single word about her. I really appreciate it. And the end of her tail, look at the mixture of fabrics they used here. It's absolutely incredible. I love the color scheme, and it's so pretty, and it's so thick. Really, really love it. The tail is also really cool. This isn't printed on, so the scales are printed, but then all of these designs are actually like separate ironed on pieces in different colors and styles, and they look really, really good. I think they did a fantastic job. She's so cool. And her little headphones she's wearing too, I want to know how those work underwater. Very cool. They look amazing. And then she also has a matching skirt for her wave breaker. I will say that I'm not a big fan of this piece, mostly because just everything's printed onto it, but I appreciate that we get a like human look and a mermaid look regardless. I like it a lot. I think it's very cute. I do think the price point, these are priced at around $26.99. I think that is very fair actually, because even back in 2012, the Winx Club Jack Specific dolls were this price, and they were pretty comparable in quality, and they did not come with 2 outfits. I'm just, if you look at these compared to Rainbow High, then maybe you'll kind of have to question the price a little bit, but if you look at it compared to like historical doll values and stuff, I think these are very fairly priced. I think they're really good dolls. They're made by a company that doesn't have as many resources, and even with all the inflation, they've still kept a fair price for these. So honestly, I think this is a really fair price. I understand that some of you guys disagree with me, but you can always catch these dolls on sales. It's pretty easy. They're sold at Target and Walmart, which put their dolls on sale fairly regularly. She comes with these little sunglasses, which, you know, they're doll sunglasses. I do really like the little mermaid motif here. It's got little scales and a little triangle, and they're a cute shape. I like them. This bag is so cool. It has so many different painted details. It has these really sweet little charms of a surfboard and a palm tree and this like vaporwave thing going on. Really love this. It was very clever to do this like 90s theme for the bag, because the rest of her outfit has that like color blocking going on. Really cool. And her tail is actually based on, I believe it's a goby. It's a type of goby is what her tail is based on. But because of the color scheme, they decided to use that to, I just think the outfits are so well done. The people who did the designs for these seriously like really did a great job. They absolutely incredible. Here is her little hair pick. Guys, I had a little bit of trouble with that, but you push the button and it opens, and it's actually doubles as a laptop, even though it's mostly to store the like secret surprise that she comes with. I think it's really sweet that it's like also usable as a laptop, and it's a shell laptop, which is so cute and fun. And then her little surprise, which you can open in water, is a cute little necklace, and it looks like cowrie shells. I'll show it to you up close once we look at the doll up close on the other camera. Once we look at the doll up close with the other camera angle. And then her shoes are really, really cool. They are a mixture between tennis shoes, well, I guess water shoes, sandals, and they have this really cool platform with waves on it. Look how cool that is with the, see how they have that sandal thing going on? They're see-through. These are seriously cool, and the painted details are really well done and look fantastic. These are cool. These are cool. I love them. And then she comes with a little ID card, and it says her mer style is sporty chic, her favorite school subject is science, same. Favorite food is In-N-Out. Like In-N-Out. If you guys aren't from America, it's like a burger chain. Her pet is her dolphin, Ren Stefani, like Gwen Stefani, so I guess but is Stefani. Ren Stefani. Her mer power is super speed, her favorite color is ocean blue, and her ocean catchphrase is let's catch a wave. And then she comes with an instruction booklet, which is, you know, it's mainly describing the little surprise aspect. Alright, so now that we've gotten our close look, so now that my first impression of the doll is done, it is very positive, by the way. I'm seriously blown away. She's really incredible. I'm going to turn the camera around, show you a bunch of her details up closer, and then I will return. Don't worry, you'll see me again at the end of the video to discuss my final thoughts. So I will see you there. Here is Oceanna up close, and I love the painted on hairs they did. I don't think they look tacky or too, like, artificial, I guess. I think they fit in really well with the design and look very pretty, and I really, really love her face design. I really love her big eyebrows and her gorgeous, crazy lashes and her makeup. She's just so pretty. And this is what her headphones look like. You could consider them earmuffs, but I think they're probably meant to be headphones. I think they look super good. And the color matches perfectly with the tail and the top. Her hair, again, it's so soft. And let me show you how thick it is. It's super thickly packed into her head. Look at that, these rows of rooting, really, really well done. Gorgeous. And she has some simple braids just running down the back. They're not braided all the way down, so you get this really nice, soft hair to play with at the bottom. So pretty. The extra little mystery accessory she comes with is this cowrie shell necklace. Very pretty. Love the painted detail on that as well. Her wave breaker is all printed on, but on the wave breaker top, at least in my opinion, it's not as jarring as it is on the skirt. Her tail, for some reason, doesn't stay up as effectively as Sierra's. That's something I'm noticing. It might just be mine, though. Let me scroll the camera down just a little bit so that I can show you that tail. Beautiful, beautiful tail. And as you can see, it has some dimensionality to it because these are separate ironed-on bits, the glitter and the yellow. And I think it looks really good. And that's the fin. Gorgeous, and all of the details do continue onto the back, which is very appreciated on the shirt as well. Alrighty, now I'm going to be changing her into her human or like casual outfit. This is Oceanna in her casual or human outfit. I actually really like this outfit. I was a bit worried because I do still think the skirt is kind of cheapy looking. I wish that they had added some kind of dimensionality. Even just with the drawstring would have added so much character to the piece, but it is still very nice. It matches very well with the top, and I think it does work. I do prefer her mermaid tail look, though, because I think it's more exciting and more interesting, which these are mermaid dolls, so that makes sense. With Sierra, though, I definitely prefer her, like, casual outfit, so I don't know the story I'm going to tell with the display that I do, but that's okay. I'm actually a big fan of these sunglasses. With most dolls, I feel like for some reason the sunglasses and the face don't like mesh together well, and I normally will not put sunglasses on my doll, but these are really nice. I love the material they're made out of. I love that I can actually see the eyes through it. The shape is really flattering on her face. I'm actually a big fan. There's the bag up close as well. It has painted details on every side. It looks great, and I'm a big fan of the piece. I don't know what else to say. Alright, pull the camera down a little bit. This is what the just little outfit looks like. I do really, really like it. I think it's a really cool design. I wish that maybe a little bit more of the budget was allotted to giving us something on the skirt, but again, it is very, very cute, and especially for the target audience, I don't think they're going to notice or care at all. It is very cute. And then, moving down a little bit more, we have her shoes, which, as I described earlier, are just so cool. As you can see, they're basically like sneakers, which I assume are mostly meant to be like water shoes. So they're sneakers with a ton of painted detail, and then we have the sandal part, which I guess makes sense for wearing into the water or at the beach. It's so cool. Like, look at the buckles, and then the really interesting wave pattern. Oh, the shells on the toe. I didn't even notice that. The wave pattern on the platform. These are just so cool, and look how long her hair reaches, by the way. So soft and nice, too. Very cool. I absolutely love this doll. I hope this has given you, like, a better impression of her and showed you all of her parts a bit. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything up close here. I prefer talking face to the camera, and I feel like I'm better at articulating myself in that way, but I do know that that isn't the best way to actually view the doll and her details, and I really want to show you guys all of the details and let you see all the pieces in case you're hoping to buy her, if you're just curious about her. So I hope that this has been helpful. Oh, by the way, I wanted to point out the points of articulation in case you haven't seen any other Mermaid High reviews. So they have all of the typical points of articulation of a doll at the shoulder, elbows, the waist, and at the hip and at the knee. She doesn't have ankle articulation, which I wouldn't expect her to, but she also doesn't have wrist articulation, and I really think wrist articulation would add a ton to posability. A ton. And it would also make more outfits available because you could remove the hands. I'm not really sure why they opted out of wrist articulation. I still do love these dolls, and I think they're beautiful. I think they're really, really cool, and I'm excited to collect more, but I definitely would have preferred if they did have wrist articulation. Just thought I'd let you know, because normally with an articulated doll, you'd expect wrist articulation. But the mold is super pretty, by the way. Like, it looks good. You can use it for lots of poses. All right, now I'm going to be turning the camera back around so that I can give you guys my final thoughts about Oceanna here.
Hi friends, we've reached the end of the review, so I wanted to talk about my final thoughts on Oceanna as well as Mermaid High in general. I so far only have Sierra and Oceanna, so I have 2 Mermaid High dolls. I think that Oceanna is the better buy. I think she's the more interesting doll. I think she's definitely the more unique doll. I think she is the better like representative of Mermaid High out of these 2. Sierra is a really, really cool doll, but if you were to buy Sierra first, I think she would kind of steer you clear from the line. Her hair is so beautiful. It's high quality and really nice, but as you can see, I haven't conditioned mine yet, but I have brushed it out and wet it, but it's not how you'd expect it to look until you do some styling yourself. So a lot of people have actually mistaken it for low quality dollar store type doll hair like polypropylene, and it's not. It's actually really high quality metallic nylon, but people are getting it confused just because the box hair situation is that bad, which is very unfortunate, but it's just something that happens. And as doll collectors specifically, we should be more equipped to handle it. But with kids, I definitely think if they got Sierra first or only Sierra, they would be kind of disappointed in that. But Oceanna's hair is so soft and silky and gorgeous. Oceanna comes with a lot of fun stuff. I really love her bag. I love her tail. I think her tail is definitely more fun. Seriously amazing. I love it. I do love Sierra's tail too, but by design, Sierra's tail has less detail, and it is an intentional design choice. She's supposed to have a more like sophisticated, and I don't mean like she's a more sophisticated person, but you know, like a more sophisticated fashion style, whereas Oceanna is supposed to be a lot more sporty. And I think casual outfits wise, Sierra is the clear winner. If you're looking for a fashion doll and aren't as interested as in the mermaid aspect, I think Sierra is definitely the better buy. She is a really beautiful doll, and her outfit is so cool, and you could use these pieces for so many different outfits on different dolls. I'm really impressed by them, and I love the socks, and her shoes are so cool. Like, her outfit is definitely better. Oceanna's outfit confuses me because it's such a departure from the quality and level of detail in this outfit. I know that there was more detail that they had to work with, or they had to deal with here, but there's absolutely no dimensionality to either of these pieces, and that makes them come off very flat and fake looking. I think a big way they could have fixed that would have been to separate this short sleeve shirt from this long sleeve shirt, even if they were still sewn together. Just that minor touch would have made the outfit like elevate so much. It would have looked so much better. I will say though that the outfit is really high quality. Like, the construction is very good. I love the little collar. I forgot to point that out earlier specifically. And the material they used is very nice too. I'm not sure, because Sierra's outfit is able to be this good, so I'm confused why hers is a bit lacking, if that makes sense, for lack of a better thing to say. But regardless, so pretty. So pretty. Both of them are so pretty. And just on display or during play or even in photography, I think that Oceanna's outfit is perfectly fine. But if you're like super into fashion doll clothing and like to have like really interesting high quality pieces, these pieces unfortunately don't cut it. Her tail is amazing though. Her tail is so cool. And with the tail, the top actually doesn't look as jarringly flat, if that makes sense. I really, really love these, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing them. I've been really excited for Oceanna. Her and Mari are the 2 that I was most looking forward to, but unfortunately Sarah is the only one showing up in stores in my area for whatever reason, and I like to buy dolls in stores, so I was waiting. I think the thing that has drawn me the most to Mermaid High is that realization I mentioned earlier. I think it was subconscious before, but they really remind me of Winx Club, and these are definitely going to be some of the most unique mermaid dolls It's very rare to see a mermaid-only doll line. Fairytopia's Mermaidia was the closest we got, but that was more of a themed release of Fairytopia. If we were to get Mermaid High, if Mermaid High continues, this is going to be like the first ever exclusively mermaid doll line, and I'm so excited to see more. I really hope they do alternate outfits and fashion packs and different tales, and I'm fully on board. I think these dolls are amazing, and I hope you guys love them. Let me know what you think. I know these are kind of a different and newer doll line, but I think they're so cool. I think they're so cool. Obviously, this is something that is already within my interests, but, you know, even if I wasn't specifically interested in mermaids, I think these dolls are fantastic. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Mermaid High, as well as, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Mermaid High. I am interested to know, because there were very mixed feelings about Sierra specifically when I reviewed her first, but I think Oceanna's more, she's better as a gateway into the doll line. I think Oceanna and Mari have more of a subdued look, as opposed to Sierra and Finley have very, like, in-your-face, fishy faces, and I think that might turn some people off. So hopefully this review of Oceanna has given you guys a better look at the identity of Mermaid High and the quality and interesting designs. Anyway, that's it for this video for all this time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!